Hi, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm not in the Joe Blog studio. I'm actually outside because it's a nice sunny day today and I thought, well, why not? Now, thank you for tuning into this special video. As you'll know, if you've been following the channel over the past 6 months or so, I've been expanding the content. So I've been putting things on there that aren't geopolitical stories. So a lot of food videos, maybe some things about mental health, those sorts of things. And I've been getting some feedback from people who are only interested in the political side of things, saying, can you please put those food things and all these other stuff onto another channel? Well, I don't want to do that because actually from my own point of view as a creator, I'm interested in expanding my content. So I'm quite enjoying the fact that I'm doing a bit of food and a bit of travel and some other sorts of videos, just experimenting with things really. You need to do that, I think, in any business, in any sort of career, just to keep your interest going. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to just put the food things onto my food channel. I do have a separate food channel, but I'm finding that a lot of people are interested in having a look at some of these other videos. So it's sort of going okay. But I understand the concept that some people only want to look at the political stuff. Now, over the past 5 years or so, the main form of content that I've made videos about is on Russia. And I've made over 600 videos. I think it's getting close to 700 videos on Russia. Now, a lot of people really like those videos. Some people find them a bit repetitive, saying, stop making videos about Russia. So what I've decided to do to keep as many people as happy as possible is to set up a brand new channel dedicated to Russia. So it's going to be called Joe Blogs Russia. So keep it simple, does what it says on the tin. And I'm going to move a lot of the back catalogue over onto that channel, so you'll be able to look at that. Now, as with any YouTube channel, you need to get monetized. It takes a while. You have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which actually is quite a lot of watch hours. So what I've done, I've set the channel up and I've put some videos on there. I've actually, as a bit of fun, I put the first ever videos that I made on there. So apologies in terms of the quality. The audio isn't great because I didn't have a mic. So I was just using, I think, my iPhone and using the microphone built into the iPhone, just speaking to it from a distance. So apologies in terms of the quality of the audio. And the setup is the basic setup that I first had. So anybody that's missing the background with the trees, you'll be able to see that there. But what I'd like to do is ask you for a favor. If you could go over to that channel, please subscribe if you're interested in Joe Blogs Russia, if you're interested in the Russian content particularly. Please subscribe to that channel. Please like the videos, watch the video, and then also if you could watch all of the videos, because I need to clock up 4,000 hours. Now I've set up a playlist of all of the videos. So if you could go over to the channel and then go to the playlist and select play all, and then that will run through all of the videos. And I don't know how much content there is on there. It's probably maybe an hour and a half, something like that. So you don't have to watch it, obviously. Just, you can just leave it running on your iPad or your desktop or your phone or whatever you fancy doing, or your TV even. But if you could do that, then I could get to the 4,000 hours, and then I can have that dedicated Joe Blogs Russia channel running in conjunction with this channel. So I'll still post the Russian videos on the main channel on Joe Blogs. But if you're only interested in Russia, then you can just go and subscribe to Joe Blogs Russia and just watch that. And then you don't have to worry about all of the food and travel and all the other things that I'm now making videos about. So I'm trying to keep as many people happy as possible. I know some people are really focused on the algorithm. You don't want to get other sorts of videos suggested to you if you're only interested in certain things. So hopefully this is a good middle ground. It works for everybody. And if it's successful, if it does actually work, if I find that there's a lot of people subscribing to Joe Blogs Russia, then I may create some other channels. I may do a China channel, could do just a general politics channel. But yeah, drop me some feedback. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But please have a look at that Joe Blogs Russia channel. Please subscribe to it. Please have a look at the videos on there. There's a link right at the end of this video now that you can see in the top corner that you'll be able to click straight into and get into that video. So thanks very much for watching this video. Hopefully you think it's a good idea. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you again on the next video.